Hello, everyone. This is Bowser Galaxy 10.
This is a weird season to talk about.
Yeah, a little bit.
Welcome, everybody, back to Dragon Ball Z. Time for Season 4. Which includes
filler, and then more
filler, and Android arc.
Which is honestly a build-up arc.
Yep.
It's kind of just a setup arc. So this is kind of just a weird season of like mostly filler and then some setup.
Yep.
It doesn't really climax at any point, really. It just kind of builds up.
Well, that's what the Namek arc was as well.
I suppose.
Then again, the Namek arc also had the Ginyu arc.
Yeah.
Anyway, Season 4. So, should we go over the plot first? So should we just go over the arcs that happened in this story first?
Yeah.
Okay, Garlic Jr.? Sequel to the first Dragon Ball Z movie, which is completely non-canon in every circumstance of the word. For one, Piccolo's a good guy before the first episode ever happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't good, but I kept hearing that it was horrible. I would not say it was horrible. It was kind of boring, but it didn't last that long. So it wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like, oh, here's a not very intimidating villain, and Kami and Popo are running a lot, and they're fighting, I guess, and okay, I guess we won.
The end. Here's an annoying side character. That's filler only.
Yes. Yes, it existed.
And then the next part was the actual filler stuff, which included the fabled driving episode. Driver's license episode.
The driving episode,
was somehow still fun.
It was, yeah, but I don't think it had anything to do with it being the driver episode. It was just like, OMG, why does Piccolo actually have some drip right now? Like, he actually has the drip.
And it's all go. Wait, no, that actually doesn't happen in the filler before the main plot happens. Oops.
Oh yeah, that was in the training.
Yeah.
Either way, we talked about it. It was really funny for really stupid reasons that had didn't really have anything to do with the actual plot of the episode.
Yeah, what actually happened was Frieza Part 2! Very short Frieza Part 2!
Yeah.
And then Trunks happens.
It was kind of... Yeah, I think the Frieza thing was actually pretty cool. Like, I think that was actually a really cool way to introduce Trunks, because it was...
just kill off an earlier villain.
It's like...
That's like RPG rule, actually.
This was like the biggest bad we've had. Trunks just wrecks him.
Yep. And his father.
And then right after that, he's like, guys, something is coming, and they are way stronger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And that just sets up the androids so well that they are a huge threat.
Yeah, you're right about this whole season pretty much being set up.
Yeah.
For for pretty much the rest of the major android arc.
Mm-hmm. So we kind of just skipped over everybody's favorite filler character.
We're getting to characters later.
Okay.
We're going through the episodes first.
Yeah, okay.
Then there was the training arc filler.
Yeah, and there's training arc filler.
Which is where the driving episode actually happens.
Yeah.
And then the attack on the city shows up with Android 19 and 20.
Yeah.
Which, sadly, to every person watching this series nowadays, no, it's not the two androids.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure if those were the two androids and then there were gonna be more androids, or if they weren't the two androids. It could be either one.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't the two androids.
Yep. And we get Vegeta Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Where he just completely obliterates 19.
Yep. With 19, nobody cares about him.
And then the canyon run. Where it's like,
it was a little slow. That part was a little slow. They spent like an entire episode being like, where did he go? And 20 is like, which guy should I kill?
And then he fails to kill any of them.
I'm gonna kill Piccolo. Dang it didn't work.
I'm gonna fight anyway. Ah!
Oh no! I lost my arm. What do? I have to think about it for a whole episode.
Time to run again.
Okay, it's been an episode. I'm gonna run away again. It's kind of dumb. There's a kind of cool twist that he was actually Jiro, though. I guess that was kind of neat.
Yeah, it's probably a kick to a lot of... Then again, it's not actually that much of a kick to original Dragon Ball fans because, fun fact, Jiro never shows up in the original Dragon Ball. He's only mentioned.
Huh.
So just the Red Ribbon Army part's the fun part for Dragon Ball fans. Then afterwards, we get the introduction of Android 17, 18, and 16.
Yeah, these are like already some of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball.
Yep. But we'll go over them later. Yeah, they just kind of pulverize the whole main cast. That's present. Except for Krillin, who they're just toying with.
Which is honestly just kind of how they are. They're just kind of like, that was a little bit fun.
Meanwhile, 16's just bird watching.
16, they're like, hey, you want to fight? No. I want to watch Bird.
I want to watch
Suit
Bird.
yourself, man.
And then later kill Goku.
Whatever, man. You do you.
Yeah, they're fun. We'll get into them more in character go around. Okay, so anything else on the plot?
I do want to mention one of the main reasons I call this a setup thing is the season kind of just ends with the androids being like on their road trip, hanging. They're just having out on the road.
And we start getting horror movie vibes with the other time machine kind of deal, where it's like, oh great,
another time machine.
What could that mean?
I see this is an absolute win.
Yeah, it really is just building up the menace of later seasons.
Yep. So, yeah.
Which is actually probably why 4, 5, and 6 are actually pretty short seasons.
Almost as short as Vegeta and Android 17 and 18.
Anyway, let's go over characters. Goku.
He was
kinda here this season.
Yeah, he was like, hey guys, I'm back! Oh man, I got sick! And then he was unconscious.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get much. Gohan's being Gohan still.
Gohan's a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a good boy. Sometimes we get annoyed with him when he's treating Yajirobe like a human being.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not even bother with some of those filler characters where it's like, The Dragon Ball characters, who really cares at this point? We know they're not gonna do much. Piccolo?
Piccolo is still awesome. We love Piccolo.
He kind of deals with Garlic Jr. himself.
Yeah, he just... like the one thing I could give that arc is it kind of gives Piccolo it kind of lets Piccolo shine a little bit and not get overshadowed by the Saiyans.
Yeah, because both of them are gone, and even then we still cared about Vegeta blowing up races on other planets more than the Garlic Jr. stuff.
I mean, you say that, but I completely forgot about that whole side plot.
Well, you forgot about Garlic Jr. too.
No, actually I didn't.
Mostly.
I think I didn't forget about it because I was surprised at how not as bad as I expected it was.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's still nothing to write home about.
Yeah, it's just, oh, that existed.
It really feels like movie sequel. Which it pretty much was. So, we can't really go over Krillin without mentioning the parasite on him, right?
What?
We can't really mention Krillin without the parasite, right?
Right.
Parasite of filler on this series.
We just get to the parasite. The
Bulma's cousin, Marin.
The blight upon this season.
Bulma's cousin, Marin.
Like,
Bulma started getting good, and then we get old Bulma back in this form.
I think she might be worse.
Uh-huh.
I think she's worse.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Or like, she's...
We were hoping the whole filler of being like, please die, you're in the line of fire, please die, damn it! Why do our heroes have to be good? Where's Vegeta to just get sick of you and blast you himself?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so this is old Bulma. Except for what if we made it so every time she was on screen, look at how thick she is! I'm like, stop it, I don't care!
Look at her chest!
No! Stop it!
Isn't she funny?
No, she's not!
Krillin did the best possible move by breaking up with her, and I'm glad we probably won't see her ever again.
Please don't ever come back.
I'm pretty sure she stopped showing up around the Android arc. Like, this is the last arc she shows up in. Like, she does not show up during the rest of the series, I'm pretty sure. Thank God.
So aside from his terrible decision to date this woman, Krillin is still
amazing.
Krillin is still amazing. He's still that guy who's been way over his very bald, beautiful head.
And he's like, fuck it.
And yet he's the man who's there to do his best.
Yep.
And we love him for it.
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Alright, let's get to someone else up. Vegeta?
I still love Vegeta. He is a beaut, and
even more egotistical.
Even more egotistical. Yeah, he got Super Saiyan and he really lets it go to his head. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yep, that makes sense.
Yep. Just because you have a transformation don't mean...
I will say it is kind of fun to see kind of... Like, you kind of get a little bit of, like, tsundere vibes from him. But when he actually has actual family now, you're like, yeah, the tsundere's really coming out now.
Yep. Let's go over the character that's probably changed the most in your eyes, Bulma.
She's like not even the same character anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's the Bulma
happened?
I knew.
What happened?
As a kid.
She's like, I wouldn't say she's like one of my favorite characters or anything, but I'm like, oh yeah, That was cool.
Yeah.
She's actually funny now.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Wow.
It's like, damn, what happened?
She's funny. She has cool weird
Who knew being a parent would fix you that well, huh?
And she's like, that it was like, oh yeah, she's supposed to be like the smart science character, and I'm like, okay, that comes up like once on the Blue Moon before.
Meanwhile,
but now it's like she's actually doing stuff. Wow.
Hell, she's the whole point this arc exists.
Yep.
When you really think about it. Because of future Bulma.
Yep.
Alright, so wanna go over the new characters?
You're not forgetting anyone, right?
No one important, really.
What about Chiaotzu?
Was he here that
I'm
long?
joking. He made ramen!
Okay, Joel, thoughts on Roshi?
This was the worst I've ever seen of Roshi.
Thoughts on Yamcha?
He was okay, I guess.
Thoughts on Tien?
He was okay, I guess.
Thoughts on Yajirobe?
He is the worst.
Okay.
Well, he's better than Marin, I guess.
There, that's all the characters done. Anyway, new character time. Let's go in the order of importance. 19.
He was fine.
Yeah.
He was kind of menacing, but also kind of goofy. And then Trunks took him down. We're like, yeah, Trunks. Oh no, Vegeta.
That was Vegeta.
Vegeta took him down. We're like, yeah, Vegeta, you go, Vegeta. You're cool and stuff. You have Super Saiyan powers.
Do we even bother with King Cold? That's Frieza's dad.
Oh, right.
Do we even bother with him?
He's fine. He existed.
Okay. 20/Dr. Gero.
I got kind of fed up with him just kind of with how much he's like, oh, what do I do? I need to come up with a plan. What about this plan? Or this plan? Ah, this will be a great plan. I'm going to do this plan. Next episode starts, oh, I need to do this plan. But which one should I do? Oh, I should do this. And it's like, we already decided this.
Mm-hmm.
Just go and hit Piccolo already.
But what if you didn't watch last week's episode?
We can figure it out! Just have him fly to Piccolo! We can figure out that he's gonna attack Piccolo!
Okay, so, Trunks or the androids first?
Yeah, let's do Trunks.
Trunks is awesome.
Trunks is amazing. I love him.
This was one of my first ever time travel characters I got introduced to.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much what everyone tries to replicate with bad futures nowadays.
Yeah. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's almost like Goku if he wasn't stupid.
So Gohan.
And he was also the strong, like, he's Goku, but like, main character strong, and not stupid like Goku. He's just like, he's like, super chill guy. He's decently smart, but he's not like really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's cool, and he has a cool sword, and he has cool hair, and he's introduced in a really cool way.
And also his reactions with Vegeta are hilarious.
He's like, oh man, it's my dad. Look how cool he is.
Man, my dad's such a tsundere. What
man,
the
he's
frick?
such a tsundere. Man, he's so egotistical. Dang it, my dad is not as cool as I thought he was. Dang it.
Anything else on Trunks? We get more of him later. We can deal with that later. Okay, Android time. 16!
16 is pretty funny. He's just like, birds.
Birds.
Yay.
Kill Goku. Watch birds.
I think he almost made. I think he's almost what makes the. He's almost. I feel like he's a lot of what makes this trio work really well.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of just the one who's like, meh, I'm gonna do my own thing.
I will watch birds.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
He does a really good job of making this dynamic fun with these three.
Yeah, but we get to see them a lot more later. So
Yeah. We haven't gotten to see him in action yet.
Yep.
Except for when he picked up the truck. But
Yep. 17. My God.
17 is such a dork.
Freaking dork.
He's like, we could just ask Krillin where to go, and then we could just fly there. But where's the fun in that? We gotta find him ourselves. We gotta have a nice.
Even though they already know the address.
We gotta have a nice brother, sister, that guy road trip. It'll be great. It'll be great, 18.
You idiot.
She's like, you're such an idiot, but then she goes along with it anyway.
Yeah, 17's fun. 17's also very non-used compared to the other androids. Like inside games and such, it's usually 16 and 18 you're seeing.
Yeah, I kind of see that. I kind of felt like that was the case for I was trying my impression, and now I'm seeing him. I'm like, but why though? He's kind of fun.
Yeah, I know.
Because everybody thinks 17 is hot. And 16 is funny.
Kill Goku.
Kill Goku. Stir a bird until Goku dead. If I stir a bird, Goku will die.
18. We're not as relieved now that Bulma's a good female character, but hey, another good female character.
Yeah.
Good evil female character at the moment.
Yeah. And it's... Also, I think the bigger thing, though, is female character who's actually able to fight. That's cool. That's fun. She really likes She really likes her knee smash. She's probably a Falcon main.
Yeah, they mostly use their legs. Like 17 kicks, 18 kicks. Also, just her holding up Vegeta like with her finger.
Yeah, we got to see her in action a lot more.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm just now thinking of this. We saw her shoot like the laser against the biker gang. She didn't do that at all against the whole group. So like, even with how much she totally wrecks them, she is still holding back.
They ruined her hair.
Oh man, oh man, I got a haircut and I didn't want it. Time to die.
Yeah, cut her hair. You don't touch a girl's hair.
Especially if their last name is Xiaolong.
Or 18.
So, does that mean that even though they're siblings, they're not on a first name basis?
Look, I don't know. Look, she's called 18 afterwards, so it's up to you. Maybe Teen's her last name. I don't know. Anyway,
she's really cool.
Yep.
I've been joking that she's my favorite character in Dragon Ball for a long time, even though I haven't even seen her in the series. I'm not quite sure if I can completely justify it at this point yet, but she's well on her way.
Like all three of them are having
she's still at this point. I'd say she's competing with 17 Trunks and Vegeta, maybe Piccolo.
Yeah. What about me?
Best female character in the series, not even close. Even with Bulma's improvements, not even a competition.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Pretty much. There's only one other female character I think that can contend with her, but we ain't seen her for a while.
Is it Android 21?
No.
Okay.
No, that's a game only.
Okay.
She's game only.
Yeah, I think I heard that actually. I don't know anything about this stuff. Oh, it's like I haven't seen this show before.
Kill Goku.
You get it. You wanna kill Goku.
Watch birds. Andra 17, stop the car. There's a nice cricket over there. I want to see it jump. Make sure it... There's also that duck crossing the road. Please don't run it over or I will kill you. And then Goku.
So what you're saying is, we just need to get Vegeta to kill an animal, and then he'll fight Vegeta.
So, I'll kill you, and then Goku.
Just leave him 18.
But yeah, this pretty much is just set up the season. Like, it's literally just setting up everything for season 5. And season 5 is the first one I ever watched, so I'm probably gonna get huge nostalgia whip the second that part shows up. Where it's like, oh god!
Here it comes, the nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be fun seeing the build-up that continues. Even though he probably already knows where it's going. Yeah, season 4 is not that bad once you get past the first half.
Yeah, the first half.
Well, technically the first third, because I think Garlic Jr. was only like 2 discs.
Yeah.
So I think around 2/3 of it.
Garlic Jr.
Like a third of it.
Honestly, the filler isn't that bad except for Marin.
Yeah.
Marin is
the only problem is that she's like half of the Garlic Jr. arc, it feels.
Yeah.
It feels like she's on screen more than Garlic Jr. is.
That's the worst part of the Garlic Jr. arc. The actual main plot is like terrible.
Yeah.
It's just not very interesting, but it's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then the training arc is okay.
Yeah. It gives us Piccolo fashion. It gives us fashionable Piccolo. Which he does use as his everyday outfit, by the way. So we will see that outfit more.
Yes! Yes!
Oh yeah, the season also gave us the Badman shirt. Vegeta's pink Badman shirt. Also, what'd you think of the Vegeta-Bulma romance subplot that started up in the filler?
I think it's kind of funny that it's like Bulma clearly is into him, and it's kind of up in the air whether he's into her. And then Trunks shows up and is like, "Hey, guess what happened?" And you're like, "Oh, okay." So that did go somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But then Vegeta goes straight back to, "Yeah, I don't care."
Yep, pretty much.
And I'm like, yeah, that seems pretty on brand for Vegeta.
Yep. Yeah, knowing what happens in Super, it's really it pretty much is just Vegeta being tsundere and not wanting to show his feelings. Because, yeah, by Super, it's very clear by that point.
Yeah.
Hell, later in the series, it's pretty clear, pretty much. Yeah, the setup's done. The setup's continuing on its way. Really good setup, though, for a first-time viewer.
Yeah. I think as a setup arc, this was really fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
The setup for the androids, like, actually built them up really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, as we're, like, pretty much determined, these guys are way too strong and we have no way of dealing with them.
And they're not even the worst thing coming.
Then they're like, hey, there's another thing on top of this.
There's a time machine over here.
It's probably even worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's pretty bad.
So, yeah, should I mention that this part of the series is my favorite one out of the three major sections of the series? This setup and getting to it is my favorite part. Like, people can have their Frieza. This is my favorite part of Dragon Ball. We're into my favorite part of Dragon Ball. See you guys next time for Season 5.